Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is the Season 11 A Division. We are in Week 6, and I'm joined by one of those B-Div scrubs because people are busy and I couldn't find anyone. So, here's Derek.
Hello.
Why do you gotta kill the momentum? Hello. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, I will kill the momentum.
Is it because I called you a B-Div scrub?
Yes.
Well, fuck you. Get better.
I'll be there at some point.
You better. Fucking Aiden made it here first. You should feel ashamed.
I have no comeback to that.
Alright, anyway. First up, we have Warpig, also known as Royal Bewear Falls, going up against Bacchus, also known as Paris Leafeons. And, okay, we've got the Sun team with the scary Venu that is Terra Fire. That Weather Ball is gonna fucking hurt. Going up against the Terra Water Ogrepon Water. Yeah, that's how that works. The only thing is, Talonflame kind of just fucks Venusaur. Like, Gale Wings, Brave Bird, and no more issues. Like, eh?
I was going to say, like, if Venusaur terrifies, then Wellspring will probably eat that up really easily as well.
I mean, it will take the Weather Ball, probably, but, like, it'll still, you know, die to Giga Drain if it's at +2.
True.
But in saying that, I actually don't know if the Talonflame can one-shot the Terrify Venusaur, now that I'm thinking about it. It's, what do I call it? It's no longer super effective. I'm just going to run a calc out of sheer curiosity, though. Venusaur, Terrifier, going up against Talonflame. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to assume it's like Choice Band, even though it's probably not. Okay, well, Choice Band does 74 to 87. So, honestly, it's not too bad.
So and that's... One is, yeah, so it won't exactly one-hit KO at least.
No. But if he can get any, like, any decent chip on it, he should be able to. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm also interested in what the bear is here for. I love bear time. Can't wall fire lol. So true, so true. Go straight into the walking wake. We do love the rain dance. Please, rain dance again right now. Okay, you know what? Stealth Rock also works really well. Whirlpool is also fucking awesome tech. Except Rapid Spin removes that, I think. Yeah. It would have been cool tech. Rain it dance again. Maybe. Yeah. The issue is... Holy fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say, the issue is... Walking Wake is still a menace in rain. It's both sun and rain operated. Look at that. Fucking Weather Ball just did 51%. What set is that, I wonder?
It's probably a it was a booster energy set. It just lost its booster energy though.
No, it wasn't. That was just because it was in the sun.
Oh wait, that might be mine. But it could be a spec set.
I don't think so actually. So, oh wait, no, yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting the default. Yeah, it's a spec set. Choice, 244 special attack, Choice Specs Walking Wake Weather Ball in the rain does 51 to 60 to a 144 HP no Spadef. So, I'm going to assume we'll pump up those other numbers. Well, it's not max HP, max Spadef because it did too much for that. But just max HP does 47 to 55, which it definitely could be. Because, yeah, with just max HP, it's 21% chance to 2-hit KO. So we probably put in just enough Spadef, yeah. So with max HP, 80 Spadef, it's guaranteed 3-hit KO after leftovers is probably what his aim was with that. But that's still crazy. Set rocks again. Yeah, so that's what that was indeed what his set was, because he can roost through this bitch. Alright, now he's going to his water absorb guy. That's lovely. Nice 6-0 on matchup. GG, lol. So true. Did you bring Throat
Terrors.
Drop? Ivy Cudgel. Holy fuck, that crit probably mattered.
It maybe in the rain it might have not mattered.
Potentially. Ogre Pond. What is it called? Fucking Wellspring. Nope, it mattered in the rain. 72 to 85. Oh, that's jolly. What about Adamant? Adamant 79 to 93, and that's just max HP Bronzong. Like, if it was max HP defense, that crit mattered. But in saying that, did it really? That's the thing. It did enough damage to one-shot it. Wait, hang on.
It could have just been potentially a sack, considering that, like...
So, 94. No, yeah. Even Adamant, it still... Oh, wait, this isn't even fucking Terra. Nah, never mind. This shit didn't matter. Okay. Because of the Terra with Adamant, max defense, max HP Bronzong has a 50% chance to live after Stealth Rocks. It probably didn't matter, but... Well, actually, no, it didn't matter at all, because even if it didn't die, Bronzong wouldn't have done literally anything back, so it definitely didn't matter. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Brings in Torkoal. I wonder if Stomping Tantrum can kill it from that range. Oh, well, he's not going to find out. My only wall heart face thingy. Chilly reception, that bitch. Photosynthesis. Yeah. Buy Photosynthesis boost. 5% wall, 95% power. So true. He U-turned out. It's Life Orb set. That's at least good to know. Does Weezing just get annihilated by this? Fucking, it does a lot, but no. Because I'm assuming it's going to be a Levitate set. Yeah, he's gone. Pain Split, annoying, cunty piece of shit Weezing. Defogs.
Removes Hazard.
Reception again. Back to Empoleon. I wonder if this thing can do literally anything. I'm going to assume no. Going to the Roaring Moon. I don't know if that's the greatest play. Actually, no, because he's already revealed his whole set. It was kind of fine. You can take that. Yeah, get out of here. Honestly, I know Ziggy's a big believer, and I must say, I also agree. I don't like U-turn Life Orb sets. Because you're just kind of killing yourself by using the utility. Either don't be Life Orb or don't be U-turn, in my opinion.
I would say it's, like, kind of fine, considering you're, like, returning, like, 33% damage for losing, like, say, 10%.
But see, that's the thing. Most Pokemon that want to run U-turn are running it to catch out switches and utility, right? It's not there to do damage. He would have, dual stabs or whatever. It probably would be dual stabs on this team to do damage. Maybe Iron Head. That's the thing. What's wrong with if Dragon Dance dual stabs Iron Head? Hello? That's fantastic.
I would say... I reckon Glow King could, like, wall it.
Nah, Glow King ain't taking a +1 Outrage with Life Orb.
You reckon?
I mean, Slow King, Gala, Defensive Pivot with Roaring Moon, +1. Wait, what am I talking about? Outrage? Bro, it doesn't even... Oh, wait, hang on. This is Booster Energy, Life Orb. Yeah, so Life Orb kills Glow King just with Crunch alone.
Okay, scratch what I said then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, damn, like, yeah. I forgot it was a Psychic type for some reason, and that this is a Dark type with, Stab, Crunch. Like, yeah, duh. Fuck the Outrage. He's got Crunch in this. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of U-turn Life Orb. I know Ziggy isn't either, and I definitely agree with him on this case. Yep, still doing nothing. If only you had Hyper Voice or something to finish off this Weezing. But he's gotta be a dick about it. Oh, Carmine? Okay, you're actually good. Kill him right now. He has no switch-ins to this. Okay, Haze. Well, fair enough. Fuck you then. Crit him right now. Nah, fuck you, Weezing. I fucking hate Weezing. Alright, well, at least it's dead now.
There you go. Should be gone now.
Yeah. Brings in the Torkoal once again, setting up in front of it, which I think is pretty okay here. Yeah, look at that. Torkoal just doesn't really have that power requirement, in my opinion.
Doesn't help that he also lost his like son.
How much does that do? It does kill. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure because of the Calm Mind, but it is Photosynthesis, Terra Fire, in Sun, Weather Ball with specs. So, yeah.
I would say it would have like killed really easily.
I don't know why he's subbing here. Genuinely, I don't know if it cost him the game. This is a sub protect. He's stalling at the Sun, duh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not gonna fucking help him when it's the extended Sun, is it?
You reckon you could still survive? Oh. Oh no, subs again. Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. He did manage to stall out the Sun, I guess. Good job. Manual sunny day, go. Oh yeah, now Venusaur is also extra useless because you terrored this, which means it just gets accounted immediately by Talonflame.
Chilling reception.
Beyond goat. Do you see what I'm saying about this thing? All it's done is kill itself and do not that much damage.
Okay, you've got a point. It's kind of just like, it's just kind of U-turning and then just like going back, U-turning again, and it's just like...
That's what I mean. It's like, it's fine to have a U-turn, like, utility Pokemon, but not when you're killing yourself to be a utility. And yeah, now that Venu's dead, Talonflame has no real use. Why did you just do that? If you Brave Birded, I mean, I don't know if it died, but it would have done a lot. Okay, so it's got no Dragon Stab. Interesting.
I mean, I don't think the Dragon Stab is necessary.
No, not particularly.
Like, Crunch would have been enough of a stab.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he doesn't have any Crunch resist, so... Or, like, his only Crunch resist is Clefable, who doesn't like Iron Head. Yeah. Yeah, I think this... Not that it was lost. There was no big mistakes from either side. I will say I don't like the set. I've mentioned that already. Yeah,
Bronzong just got completely sacked.
Yeah, Bronzong did literally nothing. But, I mean... What options did you have at that point in the game? Let's skip turn.
Potentially, like, going to Venu, unless...
I don't know, man. Because the issue with that is if he Swords Danced on the Switch, like, Venu was just gonna get destroyed, probably.
But, like, what did Bronzong here do? It's like, what can Bronzong do, say, if Ogerpon Swords Dances? It would have been like a lost situation kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Plus, he probably wanted to conserve Venusaur as a win con so early in the game. You know what I mean? Because generally what he's done is use Wake and Moon as breakers and then Venu as a sweeper, I think.
I honestly thought, like, Roaring Moon would be, like, a sweeper.
I mean, the thing is, you can kind of use all of them as... Well, actually, no. Venu's not much of a breaker, but both Wake and Moon can be run both, in my opinion. I don't know. I really like Backrus' team. He's got 3 good offensive pieces, 1 utility, and then 2 defensive. It's a very good team combination. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have a lot to say about this game. Let's move on, shall we?
Sounds good.
Next up, we have Lord Aiden as Hellfire Houndoom going up against Zeus Curum, also known as Manchespin City. And once again, his team is just so fucking threatening. Like, you know, we got T-Tar, Excadrill, Speed Call. We have both Moth and Valiant who can run booster energy into special attack, physical attack and speed for Valiant, or special or speed for Moth. All of which are threatening. The defensive bitch that is Mandibuzz, and Kill Watchful is useful speed. His teams are just always, all of them are so scary to look down the barrel of, man. Meanwhile, you know, Gouging Fire is kind of scary. Like, Sparthra exists. Croak and Thundy are kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. The teams, one of them is far more threatening than the other. In terms of terrors, we've got Fairy on the Espathra and Ground on the Excadrill.
I don't know how I would rate like Fairy for Espathra, considering like Excadrill and like Iron Moth could just like easily murder Fairy.
I mean, the thing is, he'll outspeed both, right? I don't think Iron Moth like cares too much because it's a psychic type. It's got psychic moves and it's faster, so that's not really gonna save it. In terms of Excadrill, I don't know. I think it's kind of fine. I definitely think you can just outpower that. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah. Welcome back.
Indeed. Yeah. Let's get this game going. Okay, we're leading Rabombi, and I don't know why Killer Watchful is named Wax, but the Hurricane hits, the Sash saves him, and he gets his webs up. He then U-turns out. I don't know if that was all that useful to U-turn there. This is one of those weird things of U-turn, is if U-turn gets the kill, it kind of actually does worse for you, if you know what I mean.
Because you'll be showing your...
Yeah, it means that they get the... Like, you're giving your opponent the advantage of a U-turn by U-turning to kill something. I don't know. I feel like just T-bolting there would have just been better, but it's fine. It doesn't make that much difference. He could have also predicted a switch, thinking he might want to sack Rabombi later rather than now, but yeah, it's fine. Especially so early in the game, like, giving them one free switch won't decide things really, in my opinion. But yeah, so he's bringing a Espathra in to the Mandibuzz, which I guess was because he knew it'd be scared of Fairy. I don't know. He brings it back in. Calm Minds. Is this just going to be an Espathra sweep, or does this thing have like Haze or some shit?
Maybe.
Oh, it's got Whirlwind. Okay, yeah. That's the thing. Why did he swap out to begin with? My face when I forget my own tech. I say tech is just standard phasing. Yeah, see, yeah, okay. That's why he swapped out. He forgot his own tech. That was epic. The Switch makes it tech, I say. Yeah. The Switch makes it tech. Shut the fuck up. It doesn't. That's anti-tech, if anything. Shut up. Alright. We get Crook out here, and then it defogs. Okay. I said Hage, not defog. Now my Hurricane Mandibuzz won't miss, lol. U-turns into the Crook. Gets his Valiant out very early and gets his specs knocked off. That's kind of annoying, but I don't know. Was that a great idea? Yeah, now you get Ward by Serena, which you wouldn't have before. Power Whip thankfully misses. You get a nice little Thunder Wave off. I don't know if I like him going for Thunder Wave there, to be honest. Like, he had Thundurus and Crook to absorb. I don't know. Like, Thundurus can switch into Kilowattrel to some degree, and Crook absolutely can, and, like, it gets -1 U-turned off at worst case scenario. I guess, look, now that I'm thinking about it more, though, Thundurus isn't great into Kilowattrel, especially if it's got Volt Absorb. Low-key, between Wind... If you could have multiple abilities, Wind Power and Volt Absorb would probably just wall Thundurus entirely. I don't know.
Unless, like... I don't even think Thundurus can do anything against Kilowattrel.
It's got Rock Tomb, I think. Getting Proto... That hurt a lot. Jesus. Well, that was a great use of a... Great use of a Gouging Fire. What even happened there? Can we get an instant replay on that? So he paralyzes this. The triple axle kills. Yes, we are. Yep. Okay, and then he brings in Moth. He swaps... Right, he thinks he's going to use a fire move.
But the Sludge Wave just does as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There was no reason to use a fire move. Because he has no... Like, his only poison resist is Crook. Like, hang on.
Could this be like another spec set by IMR?
Potentially. But like I think that's the thing. The fire move would get walled way easier than the poison move, because I'll be honest, I don't know if the Crook here can even take 2 poison moves, and you're gonna get outsped, you know what I mean?
That's just gonna do a quick calc in the meantime. So it would be a Crook into a Iron Moth.
Yeah, does Moth Specs Sludge Wave do more than 35%? 36%.
It would do 45 to 53.
Yeah, so Sludge Waving was absolutely the correct play because he guaranteed to code the Crook and out there's no reason to not. It's super effective on 2 Pokemon and is a guaranteed kill against 2 others, probably Thundurus. So there was no switching he could do there. He had to make a sack basically, and I think sacking Serena would have been the correct play. It's paralyzed and everything, you know. But
choosing Gouging Fire was...
I don't think he intended for it. Again, I think Aiden was under the impression that he would use a fire move. And so he was like, yeah, let me go to my quad fire resist. But, you know. I like the nasty plot here. You need... Yeah, that did nothing. You were going to need the... Oh, no, never mind. When I saw the power, I thought maybe. But no, you needed to go for the focus blast there. But, no. Yep, and you can't do anything. Genuinely, I think his only chance of winning this is to sack off both of his other Pokemon. Holy shit, that did way more than I thought it would. Never mind, I take it back.
I mean, the Burb's kind of useless now.
Yeah. Can Espathra win this? Maybe. I'm still thinking probably not.
I was going to say Excadrill will probably just wall Espathra completely.
I don't know about that.
I mean, what can Espathra do against Excadrill, to be fair?
I mean, if it terrors to its ground typing, it'll just die to things, but... Yep, down goes Wayne. In comes Kelsier. Odd name. Yeah, but the thing is, I think it'll just kill it, yeah.
This is probably a reference to something.
Oh, yeah, I think so too, but anyway. I don't know what any of the things he's worth. The only thing that I can know is, Wayne, as in, Batman, Wayne Industries. I don't know what any of these other names are. Alen sounds vaguely familiar.
The other... Kelsier sounds familiar, but I forgot where it's from.
It just can't... For some reason, it reminds me of something called Gleipnir. Which doesn't really sound similar, but it's where my head's at. Anywho, I think the main mistake Aiden made was the sack of Gouging Fire. I think he would have been better off just killing Serena. It was paralyzed at half health, and you probably died to anything anyway at that point. I think it was better to just leave that. Then from there, you could have gotten, Crook in for free or someone else. Probably maybe a Spathra. That's the thing. Especially if... Yeah, he definitely should have gone to a Spathra after that, I think. And Calm-Minded or Protected. I don't know. It depended on what his set was. If it was Protect... If it was Protect, it would have been good so that then he can outspeed the Iron Moth and Calm Mind, because once you're Calm Minded in front of the Iron Moth, I don't think he will do enough damage to you. I don't know, maybe not.
I think another thing I wouldn't think should have been done is just sacking Rabombi for just webs.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's in the past it was very normal to just have a hazard sack lead. Nowadays, it's not as common, but, I mean, what else was Rabombi even going to do this game? Let's be real here.
I don't know, maybe Moonblast for, Mandibuzz and...
Man, you know Rabombi has, 90 base special attack, right?
Okay, I have no idea what Rabombi can, do.
That's what I'm saying, Rabombi, it's there to set webs and die. It doesn't have any further purpose.
It could set up screens for all I know, I think.
It does. Well, it can set light screen. I don't think it can do reflect. Maybe. Oh well, who cares? Moving on. Next up, we have Potato Z as Rotom Washington Wizards, or just Washtom, going up against Mesmerelda, also known as FC Bayern Munchlaxs. Now, this is going to be a interesting game. We have Terra Ground on the Enamorous Eye, and then Terra Fairy on the Necrozma. Ignore the Jolteon. Right off the bat, Enamorous is always threatening. Serperior is usually threatening. Blaziken is usually threatening. Vikavolt exists. I like Vikavolt, but I don't know if it's very good here. Especially when they've got Volt Absorb Jolteon. I don't know. Yeah. Let's get this party started. You're a good builder. These are 6 out of 6 scariest mons. Yeah. So leading with his Volt. Slurp comes in to eat whatever he wants to do. Except set webs. He can't eat that. But he can set his own rocks. Brings in Hammy. Gets Toxic. That's cool. Goes to Serperior for his +1 speed now. Ceaseless Edge does more than it should. That hurt. What the fuck? Okay, Goodra, I feel like really fucks this Ajax. Or, okay, it's Glare. It's an annoying set. It's Synth, Glare, Knock. But that's the thing, you still can't do anything to it. It could have Leech Seed, but I'm assuming it's Leaf Storm. Oh, Dragon Tail, he's gone. Welcome back, Slurp. Oh, back to Corv. Bye, Protective Pads. Defogs makes sense to me. Thunder is really fucking funny for Goodra to just have. In comes a Blaziken. Now this is really threatening, I think. Well, actually, no. He has a Lomomola. What is he scared of? Never mind. Yeah, see?
Protects.
Yeah, protects to stall the hazards and toxic. Wow, this must be choice band, I think. This is doing so much damage. Okay, goes back to the Vikavolt.
Fails to protect.
Goes back to the Claude. Yeah, he can't do shit all to Claude. Backs to Hamu. He's going to try and get his second layer of spikes for the cost of his life. And he misses.
Yeah.
Love that. And in comes Enamorous. And now here is where something funny happens. He subs. Yup, cool. He defogs. Nice. We like to see it. Mystical Fire. Mirror Armor. He's now got a special attack boost. And with that, kids, we're seeing a G fucking G. This is the dumbest shit. It's really fucking funny, but this is just like the dumbest. I can't. It's so I just can't with this, you know? It's just really fucking good. Can't even toxic.
Poor Slurp is gonna get Earth Power.
Slurp does survive, but like, oh wow, I'm surprised it broke this up, to be honest. But yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. So as you might have seen from up further, where did that happen? That was no way. I was Mirror Armor to test. I thought I removed it. So yeah. So I remember he got a little bit tilted by this, which is kind of fair. Honestly, this is mean. I should forfeit loss after this is over. Yeah, this was kind of brutal to watch. You never want to lose like that. You know what I mean? Like getting Enamorous swept is one thing, but only he was saying that like in his plan, it needed to have these exact 4 moves and not get a special attack boost, because that's the thing, he can't raise his special attack and have these 4 moves. But because of the fucking Mirror Armor, do you know what happened there? Do you understand?
I do understand. So I presume what Mirror Armor does is it reflects whatever debuff, in this case, Mystical Fire is 100% a special attack drop to Enamorous, but Enamorous is contrary. We got the stat raise instead of a stat decrease.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I wasn't 100% sure because it is a very or fairly niche scenario. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're absolutely correct. Yeah. It's just so fucking funny and unfortunate. Yeah. So this was Potato's first win of the season, I think, which is really fucking funny to me. He's been floundering all goddamn season, you know.
I thought he's gone another win at some point.
Nope, I just checked. This is his first win of the season.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, week 6, and that's his first win. But GG, I guess, bailed out by the fucking by the mirror armor choke. Even this crit here was just funny, honestly. Like it didn't matter. Necrozma wasn't winning by itself, but it's just such insult to injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the +1 like special attack raise was not part of the plans for sure.
No, yeah, as he said, he did not. He forgot to change the mirror armor after doing that test, which yeah, that sucks so much. I feel bad for Mez, honestly, but good job. You had some interesting sets, Washington, I will say. The Thunder Gudra is really fucking funny.
I thought Gudra learns Thunderbolt, but
I think
guess
it does
not.
too. I'm pretty sure it does.
Let me fact check if it actually does, because I'll be quite shocked if.
No, it does. I'm looking at it. I googled it as well. It does. This Pokemon Gudra feels like a Gen 1 Pokemon by just the sheer number of random shit that it gets. Why does this thing get Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Surf, Heavy Slam, Dragon Pulse, Ice Spinner, Earthquake, Thunder, fucking Sludge Waves, Skitter Smack? Who the fuck learned Skitter Smack? Not to mention, it also gets Sunny Day, Rain Dance, and Sandstorm. Like, what is this Pokemon's move pool? Why does it get this shit, man?
I'm honestly surprised it can learn like Thunder Punch and like Fire Punch and all those. Like,
Yeah,
what
why
are
does
you
it
gonna
get
do
the why does it get the elemental punches? Like, hello? It's just so fucking random. It really feels like a Gen 1 Pokemon with just how much shit it can have, you know?
There's a lot of things it shouldn't learn. It learns Flail.
It learns Facade for some reason. I don't know. Shit's funny. Shit's weird. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Slippy Slurpy as Great Galactic Greninja or Sean going up against Lupus Luvium as London Umbreons. We have Terra Fairy on both Garg and Skeledirge going up against the Terra Steel Mesprit. Now, my question to you, Derek, is what do you think switches into Darkrai?
Good question. I would maybe Garganacl?
Maybe pre-Terra, but post-Terra it doesn't.
Okay, maybe not
Post-Terra.
post-Terra. Pre-Terra is like a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe, but like I don't know, man. It's not great. I mean, 190 is like usable, right? But I feel like it'll still get 2 or at best 3 shot by like Sludge Bomb. Plus, it can also, you know, Nasty Plot. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna destroy. In saying that, I also don't really know how he switches into a bundle. Unless he's like maybe AV on Screamtail or Goldango. I could maybe see. That'd be kind of fire, but I don't know. Let's get this game going. Lead Swampert and Glamora. That's funny that it doesn't. I wish it just kind of killed there. I would have liked that more. Goes for the Mortal Spin immediately, which is kind of surprising. I would have thought he would have just gone for the kill, to be honest. The Toxic Debris is super good because he doesn't have any poison types to get rid of them. U-turns out, backs into Swampert to, you know, do nothing but live on 2. Okay. If it wasn't for the leftovers, but Gholdengo just outspeeds and kills it anyway. Sizzle's back in to do Bullet Punch. Thunder Waves, and now you can just Hex again. Yeah, so I don't know about you, but Gholdengo does some things.
I'm surprised why the Sizzle just didn't just knock off.
Well, I assume that's what it did when it got parried. Just before here. Yeah, I don't know why he Bullet Punched that first turn. He definitely should have knocked off. It wouldn't have surprised me if this thing was Colbur though. But yeah, definitely knocking off there would have been better, at least. More than the 12% Bullet Punch did anyway.
I mean, definitely like the parries are like kind of unfortunate, but
I mean, it got parried once. Also, why did he just sack Skeledirge like that? And Mouse always forced it out. Why did you just sack that guy? Hello?
By Rocky Helmet, I guess.
Yeah. But that's the thing, he's already done 40% to Mousecrata just by existing. In comes Screamtail.
Can Garganacl do anything to a Screamtail?
Probably not, because it's not gonna die to Salt Cure. And
I'm
Dazzling
pretty sure
Gleam means fuck you.
Isn't Screamtail probably the Clear Amulet or?
Yeah, Clear Amulet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he can kill Screamtail. And this, kids, is gonna take a while.
And this is just gonna be a stalling match now.
Like I said, this is gonna... Oh, never mind. He swapped to Mesprit. And knocked off to make it go a little bit faster.
Not any faster, to be honest. But...
Well, he got rid of the leftovers. It's a little bit faster. And he's Encore locked into Iron and Defense, so he doesn't have to use Wish anymore. So he is a little bit faster. Okay. What does Bundle do? Hydro does not do enough damage. Yeah, this game's more than over. And one more turn. Yeah, done. Yeah, so
this was a very and painful death.
Yeah, this was just Sean being Sean, if I'm being honest. Something fun to note is Gholdengo got 3 kills, and Screamtail also got 3 kills. Like, I was saying, like, how threatening I thought the Darkrai was. Darkrai didn't even see the goddamn field.
Darkrai just stayed in his, like, shadows. He did not need to do anything for that.
Yeah, literally. So, a couple things. I don't know why he just sacked his Skeledirge instead of going straight to Meowscarada back a little bit ago. Also, why he didn't knock off with the Scizor. It wasn't going to kill, unless it was Choice Band, but it wasn't, I don't think. We don't have proof of that, I don't think, but it's fine. It probably wasn't Choice Band, and even then, if it's Colbur, I don't think it killed. But then he just sends this thing here to die instead of going to Masquerada, which always forced the Gholdengo out. I don't know why he did that. I just, like, straight up have no idea. But Incin was always going to be a good check to that. And, yeah. This thing would never be broken without with the Clear Amulet. And it clearly had this Pdef investment that I mentioned it would need for a bundle to not kill it either. Like, there was just nothing going on here, you know what I mean?
It was just a bunch of, like, getting hit by a bunch, like, you're just going into a bunch of resists, and then you just got completely, like,
he got out-prepped and outplayed, and he had nothing to do with really. This is kind of just how Sean's, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's move on. Next up, we have I Miss Hurricanes as Hopespeak Deoxys or Josh going up against Ooga Booga, also known as Zigzagoon Goon Group or Beyond. So we've got Terra Ground on the Zarude, and we've got Terra Flying on the Great Tusk. Low-key, the Terra Ground is very threatening, with the only thing that handles it being Zapdos. But I feel like Zapdos will die to like a +2 knockoff or something. Maybe not. I don't know. Static will also be a big thing. But in still saying that, That's the thing. I think he can. I think Josh. So this Zarude has gone 2-6-0s the last 2 weeks just by bulking up and being a dick. I think Josh is smart enough to be like, yeah, okay, I can stop that. However, I don't think he's gonna get past the rest of the team. Like, how does he break Tinglu?
That's a. Ooh. Does maybe by Great Tusk CC?
Maybe, but you know what else he does? Swap to Skarmory, swap to Sneasler, or Latios.
I don't know about this. Like maybe use Great Tusk as like just a like something to scare the Tinglu away. But
Yeah,
maybe
it's
even just like I don't know. It would be like pretty rough.
yeah, it will be indeed. I don't have much faith in Josh here, but that's fine. So he's got lead Azelf against the lead Zarude. I don't know why you did that. You knew that he was gonna lead the Zarude. Yeah, he's going for it. Like I said, he is going for the bulk up. Does it just win though? He U-turns
Like turn
out,
one.
sends in Great Tusk. Okay, he
Ice Spin
Terraflings.
on? I don't even think Ice Spin is gonna do.
Oh,
No,
Roar.
Roar.
Okay, fair enough. And Rocky Helmet as well. Skarmory, yeah. Okay, well, I was sort of right. Genuinely, if he didn't get a little bit greedy, why does this thing learn? Actually, no, it's fine to learn rule. Never mind. Like if Zarude didn't get greedy and he just went for an attack, I feel like he might have just killed Great Tusk. Maybe not, but it would have done a fuck ton to it. Because what was he at? Is that +2? How much is +2 knockoff due to Great Tusk that's been terrored?
Let's have a look, shall we?
It's Terra Flying. And we've got Zarude at +2. So a +2 knockoff will do.
Doesn't really do much.
What do you mean it doesn't do much? It does 69 to 82. Hello?
Oh wait,
You're-
Terra Flying.
Yeah, Terra
Wait,
Flying.
no. Wait. 63 to 75, I guess.
Either
That's a
way.
shame. Yeah.
Either way, it was a fuck ton, right?
For sure, it would definitely like hit like a semi truck.
Yeah. I don't know. I understand why he would bulk up again. But, yeah, Roar was great tech, for sure. I definitely did not see it coming. I assumed he would have something, but I didn't see Roar Great Tusk. Going to the Skarmory there was good. Heatran is also a fantastic Skarmory check. But now he just goes Wash Tom so freely. Okay, getting rocks up there is good. I got the hiccups. Yeah, you have no volts which absorb. And Ting Lu is in. And Ting Lu will hurt your family.
Goes to the Flying Great Tusk.
Yeah, this Great Tusk is no longer going to like coming in.
It's probably going to just rapid spin.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know why. I never remember Great Tusk has spin, even though that's like half of its life is the best spinner in the game.
Yeah, I always think of like the Paradox Don, like the Paradox Don fans always has spin.
Yeah, it's because Donphan has spin.
Everyone has spin.
No, that's actually the problem. Not enough people have spin. Missing that Hydro is kind of lame, but also Muck will eat that thing alive. Muck has great Spadef. That knockoff was pretty useful too. Pain Split, because it's a bitch-ass Rotom, of course. Yeah, look at that, 23% did nothing. Poison Touch is very nice.
Rotom's just casually just healing off of the Muck.
Yeah, but he's running out of the ability to do that. Yeah, there he goes. But, you know, he did fuck up his Muck. 29% health and paralyzed. Yeah, free setup. Oh, he Terra Blasts. I think that was the bad play. Yeah, there's the knockoff. Damn, that still does more than I would have thought. I mean, it is no longer resisted. That also does more than I would have thought. Why are you bothering to set up? It's just gonna roar in your face. Hello?
Maybe he's just trying to get like bulk up damage in.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, goodbye, I guess.
I also think it's funny. He brought in, one of the best checks for it. Ooh,
Like
why does Latios get Earthquake? Hello?
I mean, it's not a physical attacker, so it did actually a lot less than I thought to a Heatran.
Oh yeah, well as you said, it's a special attacker primarily. Yeah, this is an odd set. I mean, Recover is kinda normal-ish on it, but Earthquake is definitely not. But you know what? I'm here for it. Fuck that Heatran, right? Fuck that guy.
Hyper Voice doesn't do as much damage.
Yeah, Zarude has naturally got great Speed F. This Yawn, he definitely put a lot of work in keeping Zarude down, which I definitely like. But that's the thing, Zarude is just too good, man. And especially when it's surrounded by other great Pokemon.
It doesn't help that like he's starting to like run out of options to deal with like the others besides Zarude.
Yeah, well, most of his team is around this 70% point. Give or take. Some
It's only
lower.
gonna get like chipped more and more.
Bye-bye Heatran. That burn was actually super nice, I think.
Definitely like disables the Skarmory quite decently.
Yeah. Getting the spin off is nice. Do you outspeed this Latios? Well, never mind. We won't find out. And he just recovers. And gets out of there again. Zarude's coming in.
Wishes, okay. Wishes for this great task.
Yeah. This Tusk is low-key a pain in the fucking ass. And that does nothing, yeah. This
Goodbye.
You know what? I may have been too harsh on this Great Tusk. This is a great set. It's like the most anti-fucking Zarude shit I've ever seen. That body press did a decent chunk, actually. More than I thought it would have. Lost a Purge being great. Brings in Sneasler. Damn, that is hella damage for it being neutral. Damn. Sneasler really is.
Oh, okay.
And he hits them both. That's very nice.
I think this is... he just doesn't sack the muck for the gunk shot.
He misses. He hits two and he misses two. This is definitely, it's choice band. I was going to say it's definitely choice band, but yep. Brings Zarude back in. Yeah. This time I agree with the Terra Blast, I think, because knockoff wouldn't kill it, and there's no point in setting up. Why would you bulk up in front of the Great Tusk?
I mean, maybe he was predicting that switch to the Sylveon, but the Sylveon's starting to also perish. Yeah,
Sylvie's dead now. Even if your Zarude's asleep, right?
But like having like not that many like options left is what probably like.
Yeah, Tinglu. He can't kill Tinglu anymore. Azelf does not have the power to do it.
I thought Body Press might be enough to deal with the Tinglu potentially.
Yes, you're correct. I forgot it had Body Press. Yeah, there goes him. Yeah. I really fuck with this Latios set. It's fun. Wow, that -2 still killed that. Jesus.
Is that a no? It's definitely not a Specs set.
No, Specs Recover would be some hell crazy shit, but no. I'm surprised that -2 still killed it, to be honest. I mean, Azelf isn't the bulkiest thing ever, but damn.
Wait, it's probably the Latios orb thing.
Soldu.
It's called. Yeah, that.
This game was very interesting. I'm so sorry to do this to you, Derek, but I really wish I had a more experienced player to talk through this with.
That's understandable.
This was definitely a good game. This is definitely a good game from Josh. Beyond really just made mincemeat out of this season though. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the team definitely just started getting chipped, and then pieces started being like killed, and then
yeah.
at some point it's just like you lose because you have like no other pieces to deal with like other units around like Zarude.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He still had his stupid full health Zarude, bro. And like, let's be real here. Worst case, absolute worst case, you somehow lose Latios, you somehow lose Tinglu, then Zarude just wins because you bulk up and you can't be roared out anymore.
At this rate, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it would have like done anything else. It's just like great task in itself. Dealing with Zarude that is Terra Ground. I don't think that will unfortunately be the case even with Raw to like prevent bulk up. I think Zarude can just like win off of that.
It's definitely a good game. Moving on. Here we have Darkly 076, also known as Sydney Swannas or Ziggy, going up against Lupus Fluvium. Wait a minute, didn't we already have Lupus game? What the hell? Did I fuck up? Hold up.
This might have been a later one.
I did fuck up. This was the right one. I had Sean's game be the wrong one. Was that the week 5 Sean game? It was the week 5 Sean game. Well, shit. What? One sec. Where the fuck? Me
A
versus.
bit of a short intermission in the meantime.
It's because Sean's dumbass. Sean's said the wrong week. He said, like in the chat, he says week 5, me versus Albie. Him versus Albie is week 6. That's the week we're supposed to be doing. Alright, we're saving that for later then. Well, fuck you. Yeah, Lupus Fluvium's back. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. It's fine, it's fine. So he's once again bringing the double fairies on Sturge and Gog. Ziggy is bringing out our friend Avalog for the first time this season. Yeah, so this game was quite interesting going in. Ziggy's been on a bit of a downward spiral lately and has not been feeling it. However, me, Gray, and Davis, who he, confided in for help, just kept ensuring him, Lupus is a bad player, sorry not sorry, with a really weird team. Like, let's just be real here. Like, hang on, let me, Meowscarada is good, Garg is, pretty okay, it's decent, Iron Bundle's okay, I guess. Skeledirge, Swampert, Hitmontop, then Kyurem and Sizzle, Grimmsnarl and Golem. It's a pretty mediocre team, I definitely think. Yeah. At least compared to some of the other ones, it's definitely an odd team. Also getting round 6 Hitmontop is certainly a decision. And hell, even Garganacl Terra round 2 is decisions. Anyway, yeah, mid Mons, mid player, and honestly, I think Ziggy had the matchup as well. But he was fighting against himself, and he found a way to choke it. And saying that, I actually don't remember this game very well, but yeah, so Bug Bite is cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't usually see Bug Bite.
Probably a technician Sizzle set, I reckon.
They usually are, yes. Yeah, the whole point of Greninja was just to get the toxic spikes off, following what Sean did, basically, because he's just got no way to remove it, really. The Ogerpon is very, very scary here. He U-turns out. Yeah, he probably should have Trailblazed first. But in saying that, Bundle can't do shit to Jirachi. Did you have Energy Ball? Okay, Wish. That's still pretty good. Brings in Ogerpon. The Earthquake crits and kills, though. That crit mattered, I think. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure it did.
I reckon it probably mattered. Connotation is probably.
Actually, maybe not. Let's say a no
Oh, it
attack
does not.
Swampert does 44 to 53, so it probably didn't matter actually. How did that thing lose? Oh yeah, from U-turn. Yeah, it probably didn't matter. I take it back. But that is very unfortunate. Regardless, no, yeah. He definitely got greedy trying to SD so early. Like with Bundle right there and U-turn being so freely available. Speaking of, why did he fucking U-turn anyway? You're gonna die to a fire move. Just hard swap to like, I don't know, whoever you didn't, probably Skeledirge. You couldn't one shot a Skeledirge. I don't know. I think both players fucked up.
To be fair, I think Skeleton could be one tapped by like Stomping Tantrum if this Ogerpon like Halfling learned it potentially.
It does not get one shot. Skeledirge is very bulky. I would even a knockoff would be like scary, but it wouldn't kill. Not with unaware stopping like the +2 as well. I don't know. I definitely think this was odd decisions from both players. Why would you just sack your sizzle like that at by trying to U-turn, or like, and then why would you allow Bundle to come in so freely by SDing? I don't know. Maybe you just expected Bundle to come in later, or you expected him to hard swap to something else. I don't know. Yeah. And yeah, he eats this shit for breakfast. Also, in hindsight, why did he sack this Ogerpon here anyway? Like, he had Avalugg and Lando that, like, Swampert is almost always run physically, and Avalugg will eat anything physically. And even if it's, like, got Scald or something, I assume he put some Spadef into his Avalugg, right?
Maybe he was predicting Swampert to like Stealth Rock, maybe? I don't know what.
I don't know why you'd just kill it. It's Jirachi, just Earthquake it. I don't know. I definitely think Ziggy fucked up here. Then he brings in the Lando. U-turns. Yeah, now he brings in the Avalugg.
Now Stealth Rocks comes in.
And then he just swaps immediately. I'm assuming he predicts them to switch, and they do. Sort of. Yeah, now you just get triple axled, but you can Terra into your electric. Damn, that did more than I would have thought it did.
Maybe it's
Dragon Pulse gets the kill. I think it is choice banded, but yeah, now he just gets that back in for free. Avalugg is useful. Goodbye Boots, unfortunately. Yep, Garg. Spin. Avalugg has its uses, you know?
I don't think he can survive like Soul Cure though.
Oh no, probably. Oh, fuck you, Garinackle. Flash cannon your ass. That body press does hurt, but now he is out of Delibot range. I understand why you would Psychic Noise, however, I think that was dumb. I understand it, but I don't like it.
Flash cannon again?
That's the thing, I understand it, because he might have, like, well, no. Garganackle, you outspeed Garganackle, you don't need to worry about him recovering. Plus, he has a Dark type, not that he would have swapped it in, probably. And Sizzle doesn't heal, Bundle doesn't heal. Skeledirge does, but does stopping that when it's at 100%, like, that doesn't help you in this scenario, I don't think. Yeah, anyway. He again U-turns. Yeah, in comes the Dirge.
I think Torch Song will probably eat the Avalugg for breakfast.
Yep, Torch Song is going to end this game. He's not going to die to one Earthquake. Especially not when he Ferris. Holy fuck. Is this banded Landorus? He might have died to one Earthquake. And by might have, I mean he did. I think this might be a banded Landorus, or I'm just underestimating Landorus.
Oh no, Raging Bolt's faster.
Yeah, but not by a lot.
Oh wow, okay. I thought Skeletor was a lot faster than
No,
Raging Ball.
it is quite slow. Yeah. Yeah, that ice beam kills. Yeah, I'll be honest. Ziggy, I don't even know if he's gonna watch this video. So mild update for those who don't pay attention in the server. Ziggy is taking a leave of absence. He left the server, promoted me to owner after not after this game. Like it wasn't because of this game, though I'm sure it had some effect, but it wasn't like it was a few days after. He just needs some time to himself, etc. Regardless, I remember he got really tilted at this game, which I think is valid. This game meant a lot for him. But in saying that, he definitely didn't play well. There were several times. The Ogapon was definitely a big one. Greninja, I think it's fine to have it just at toxic spikes. They were good, but yeah, there was just a few times. Even the Jirachi, I don't know why you psychic noised over just flash cannon again.
I feel like it's a lot of like over like predicting and then yeah, like when you like over predict like a play and then completely just like fall apart because it's just like you're over thinking what the player like the opponent could actually do, but in reality sometimes like a straightforward answer would be the correct rather than just like think of like rock paper scissors and you're like, what if I throw out rock, then what if he throws out paper, then I should go scissor, and then it goes all over the place.
Yes, thank you for explaining rock paper scissors.
No problem.
Yeah, but just to like recap, SDing here was the wrong choice in my opinion. Cause best case is he doesn't swap out, he bug bites you, and then you get a free kill on him next turn, or you get a free kill on something next turn, and then he brings in bundle, and then you're in the same situation basically. Yeah, the Swampert here, you should not have gone into the Ogerpon. I don't think. I think you should have gone to either Avalugg or Landorus. I'm more in favor of Avalugg personally, but I think either way. Avalugg wouldn't have done a lot back, but if it had like Avalanche, I feel like it could have done something. Or even Body Press. Yeah, Body Press does like 20%, which is more than what he does to you. Earthquake does 13 to 16. Like, yeah. I definitely think Avalugg was the play there. Just rack up some body presses, get it low. Because I mean, it's not a great thing, but it's a guaranteed way to kill it. Especially when you have the poison on it. You're gonna kill it in like 3 turns, I think. Maybe 4, but it's like, I don't know. What's he gonna do to you in that time? Earthquake for 15%? Anyway.
Maybe who knows? Maybe Scold for like 30 if worse comes to worse.
That's true. How much does Scold do? Yeah, okay, Scold does about 30%, but that's if he even has it, which we never see, I don't think, do we? Nah, Earthquake, Flip Turn, Stealth Rock. He might have had it, but I don't even think it's that likely. It's not the best into his team ever. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I think was another mistake there. And then, this is fine. He brings that in. This being banded was also really bad for you, I think. You did well in that Dragon Pulse decision, I think. But, yeah, Bolt has basically already been brought down to uselessness, in my opinion. But at this point, I think you're too far behind to even catch up. Like, he's got most Pokemon at full or almost full health. His lowest is 76. Like, yeah. Meanwhile, one of your best defensive Pokemon's dead. Your other one's at 39%. I mean, Banded Landorus exists. I don't know why he didn't kill Garganacl here. It might have been a roll. I mean, 55, it may have been a roll. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, 55. Might have been a roll, but it was definitely a roll worth going for, I think.
I'm not sure. I mean, it could be a roll.
It's probably a roll. I mean, I don't know. Does that save him? I mean, it depends on his Jirachi set, but if he went for a wish after killing Garganackle, it would depend what he went into. Well, no, he's too low. He would have died to whatever else, but then you get the free switch after Garga's dead rather than before Garga's dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing Bolt in.
I mean, okay, just assuming that if this was just like a max HP Garganackle with no special defense investment, and assuming that this Jirachi is a special attack, I guess.
Yeah.
I was calculating it with Jolly, not the other one, so it was inaccurate.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think he fucked up early on and he just couldn't make his way back into it. Masquerada was also really good into his team, I think. I think he definitely did not prep enough for Masquerada in hindsight. Masquerada is a great mon. I don't know if he had much on his team to really help out with that. What else did he have? Maybe Enam T? What's Enam T Fizdef?
Enam T's Fizdef I don't think is amazing.
It's 110. It's actually it's more physically bulky than it is specially bulky. Damn. I think no, because then you also just died at Triple X. Well, never mind. Yeah, this Masquerada was actually a major threat into his team. Yeah, he never had any good way of dealing with it, I don't think. Unless the only way I could really think of was if he was Trailblaze Ogerpon and outsped, but yeah, I don't know. He lost the back. It was on the back foot from, turn 5 or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, basically, like turn 6. Yeah, turn 6, he was already on the back foot. And then getting Bolt so hurt on turn 9. Yeah. I think I've made my point. Let's move on. So here we have Absol, as Almighty Absol, as Ginger Josh, going up against Drumknot, also known as Discoworld Destroyers. And yeah, this is actually Absol's first game back. He played this one before his last week's one. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so we got Terra Fighting on the Hawlucha and Terra Fairy on the Hatterini going up against Terra Fairy, Torn-T, and Terra Flying Absol. What is the Absol for? Absol Umbreon, sorry.
I mean, maybe just like a toxic set would be quite toxic.
Never speak again. No, but what does Terra Flying specifically help him with? Umbreon? I guess Hawlucha?
And maybe
Lando?
like Rillaboom?
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, or like Lando
Yeah.
for like ground, I don't know.
Yeah, Earth Power. I can see it. It's okay, I suppose. It has a few uses. It's fine. I just didn't see it at first, but no, it's fine. It's chill. Terra Fairy I like. The Hawlucha only really needs fighting or flying depending on the game, So he's leading with Palafin, and from memory, he fucked up his set. Or is that the other game? I don't know. Brings the Weavile in freely for fun, and doesn't actually attack. He just swaps straight to Hatterini, which I would have attacked, but it's fine.
Just a whole swapping fiesta, I guess.
Yeah, as you do. Woohoo!
So much. U-turns out. Back to the Weavile.
Yeah. How much does Triple Axle do, I wonder? It's going to be Helmet, but yeah, okay, your protective pads. Doesn't do a lot. That is for sure. I also don't know if Palafin was the correct decision there. In fact, I really don't think it was. Yeah, flip turning. You did more to yourself than you did to it. God damn it, Palafin. Yeah, this Primarina is kind of a goddamn menace.
I don't think there's much checks into it besides.
Rillaboom's the only check he has, but you can't swap into it. You can only revenge with it. And, well, now Rillaboom's dead. Yeah, Primarina just kind of wins this game from here.
Now it's kind of just lost. Ooh. Maybe a sub Hulu. Do you think a acrobatic Solution could kill the Primarina?
With an SD up, yeah, probably.
I guess.
Yeah, there that is.
Drain Punch kill.
Gets all his health back. Close combat.
Doesn't do as much damage. Drain punches again.
The thing is, though, I feel like Tornadus. Oh, Umbreon? What is Blood doing here?
Foul play.
Foul play is good. I like foul play. Damn.
Wow.
Acro just does so much, but now he's in extreme speed range. Oh, +1 defense. Okay, he sends in Torn, not even. And he fucks up a calc. Good job, Drumknot. Yeah, there's the Dragonite. It doesn't need to extreme speed, I guess, or doesn't.
Because it probably has multi-scale.
Yeah, that's why I didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
now
yeah,
it's
it just
dead.
gets lost.
Maybe can he break Primo? I don't know. I don't think he can still. I think this game's still over. I like the Healing Wish set. I think that was a good way to get Palafin back into fighting form, but even then, I don't think he can break Prima. Why are you ice punching? Hello?
Like, where's your jet punch? Where's your... Wait, where's any water stab move?
That's not flip turn. That's what I'm saying. But like, oh, it's got rest. Nah, he can't break this thing. Okay, well, you know, Lando lives that. Oh, never. Yeah, okay, he can break it with exactly Sludge Wave. And never mind, you're
Alluring
dead.
Voice just immediately deletes it from existence, I guess.
Yeah, it does. He
now,
actually
can
does
Weavile
win this
Palafin
game.
Kill an Iron Treads?
Yes, definitely. You know, Loki, maybe I was too harsh. I definitely thought he couldn't break the Prima, but... Oh, there's the Jet Punch. That's nice.
Alright.
Okay, that was quite a short game. I don't really have anything to say. I didn't think Landorus would be so good into Prima. Prima's got a decent amount of Spadef.
I don't understand double fairy move, I guess. It's like, why bring Moonblast and Alluring unless you're just there to rest talk only fairy moves?
Alluring Voice is a water move, by the way.
Oh, okay. Ignore I just completely said I thought Alluring Voice was a fairy move.
So it technically is, but Primarina has the ability Liquid Voice, which makes any sound move water type.
Okay, scrap what I said. Keep Alluring Voice.
But I will note, if he had gotten the Alluring Voice here, I think he might have actually just won. I feel like it might have killed just straight up. I'm going to calc that real quick.
I think we'd have done like 80 to 90%, I reckon. I don't think it would have killed. I think it would have like almost killed.
Well, we
Maybe
see
like
that it does 53% here, so...
47.
No, it's 53, because that was the Moonblast. The Alluring Voice does 53.
Oh, no. I thought the Moonblast he did 47 too.
Yeah. So, okay. Depending on sets and specifics and blah, 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 Alluring Voice from Max Special Attack Modest with Liquid Voice does 105 to 124 to Landorus with no bulk investment minimum. 105 to 124. So, yeah,
How much does Moonblast do with like no bulk?
63 to 74. Okay, so it definitely had bulk then. Hang on. If that did 47...
I was going to say it wouldn't kill if it picked it, because assuming just ×2 for super effectiveness damage, assuming if that was just like a normal roll, like high roll, that would have been like 94. So it's a maybe.
It would not have killed, you're correct. I'm looking at it. No, you're right. It wouldn't have killed, but it would have done more. I don't know. I think Drum to win this. Honestly, I think he fucked up by resting there. I think if he had just gone for Alluring Voice, he would have killed Palafin.
Does Palaf... I would say Moonblast instead of Alluring Voice.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, sorry. Alluring Voice is water type. You're right. Moonblast. Moonblast definitely killed that Palafin. It had 39% health. Well, it had 50 here, but it then Rocky Helmet chipped itself. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely just killed if you Moonblasted. And then what happened from there? Then he would have gone Lando. No, and then no, never mind. Because then Lander is just one between outspeeding, killing Prima, and then outspeeding, killing Treads.
Could Treads kill Lando
Probably
by
not.
any possibility? Like, at least, like, let's say damage. Actually, no, ignore this.
No.
So Lando is just going to outspeed it.
Yeah, outspeed and kill. Honestly? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I take that back. The way he could have won was by not sacking his Tornadus like an idiot.
I think it's, like, sacking quite a few mons. It's, like, Rip Umbreon. Oh, no, Umbreon actually did work. No,
yeah,
it's mainly
Umbreon,
Rip Torn.
Yeah, the sack of Torn, I think, is what really cost him the game. Because had he had Torn in this endgame here, like, he just had a full health Tornadus to deal with this, and, like, Ice Punch isn't going to one-shot it. Also, the fact that Tornadus is faster.
I mean, does Palafin... How much do you think Palafin Hero would have, like, done to a, Torn?
Well, he would have had to Jet Punch, but, you know, maybe 40%.
Wait, how much do you think Ice Punch would have done?
Ice Punch, probably maybe 50, 60.
So, yeah, okay, so it wouldn't, like, exactly one-hit KO.
Oh, damn, you know what? I'm pretty fucking good. Palafin Ice Punch, does... Oh, wait, no, sorry, this was no attack. Never mind. So, max attack Palafin does 63 to 75 to max HP Tornadus with Ice Punch, and then Jet Punch did 38 to 45. So, either way, he wasn't killing, and the Tornadus was very likely to kill it back, I think. It was quite low on health, you know?
Yeah.
Alas, Drum fucked up and sacked his Tornadus, and that's all she wrote. Onto the... I was going to say final, but then I remembered we still have Sean's second game this video. Onto my game, though. So here, I face down the Tyrant, the man himself, Lance, one of our top players here as Seattle Supersonics. Now, I will say, going into prep, I made a judgment call that there would be 0 King Gambits in my face, because Lance made it clear that he hates King Gambit. And I was very pleased to see that I was correct. Yes, that made me very happy. Yeah, let's get this game going. I am Terra Fire on the Rhyperior and Grass on Ogerpon, obviously. He is Terra Flying on his Thorns. My boy here is the GOAT. He curses for some reason, and I just set rocks, which is sad.
Imagine putting a curse on my boy.
Yeah, I know, right? And then I Earthquake, and Florigis is now nearly dead, so that's lovely to see. We get out of there, though, because we have the best Florigis check known to mankind, Royalty. He's once again rocking his favorite AV Spadef Donphan. He's run this many times. However, the mask gives no fucks. He knocks off our meta player, which is just kind of rude. We then kill his Annihilate. Yep.
What does Meadow Play actually do?
It gives 1.3 times damage to grass type moves.
Ah, okay.
So it's like a life orb, but only for Ivy Cudgel.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
So he brings in his Thorns. Now, in hindsight, I was kind of scared of what this Thorns was going to do. I didn't know for sure. I think I kind of fucked up by leaving the mask in. I think I should have left, but mask is now dead. In comes Inteleon though, and he's got no good Inteleon check. No good Inteleon check. Well, sorry, he has Florges, but once again, I have the best Florges check. So fuck's he gonna do about it?
Wish protect.
Yes, Wish Protect, but fun fact, I have Psychic Noise, which stops Wish Protect shenaniganry. So he now realizes that and gets the fuck out of Dodge. Sending in his Donphan, while I send in my Baby Bear, who tanks an Earthquake and is now going to hurt this Overquill. But not really, actually. Overquill is so annoyingly bulky. Yeah, and his Rocket Helmet, which just makes it annoying. But I bring Inteleon back in. He sets more hazards like a dick. Now I, once again, just Scald, trying to get more damage done. But here's where we activate my trap card. I kind of realized at this point, if I didn't make a play, we were going to be stuck here forever, and he was going to wear me down with hazards. So I sent in my turtle, predicting him to Wish. And he did. This made me very happy. And now I also made a big judgment call here. I could Rapid Spin to remove my hazards and deal with whatever he was going to do next. Or I could predict him going to the Donphan, predicting me to do that, and kill the Donphan, which is exactly what I do. Now this makes me a very happy autistic boy, as I'm realizing, wait a minute, I might actually do this. I have my path to victory. So I toxic the annoying ass Florges so that he can't sit there forever as he begins his Wish Protect bullshit, which is so much less effective once you're toxicked. I then take the time to where I actually expected him to protect. I just go for the spin to remove. He Moon Blasts for no damage as he returns his health. I believe my Star Storm, which doesn't do enough, but the toxic is racking up. I thought I protected there, but it's fine. This crit actually kind of fucking sucked, I'm not gonna lie. I do finally get to kill the Florges after he then again gets the fucking drop. Going from this crit Moonblast into the special attack drop actually kind of fucking sucked, because now it means that I couldn't do anything to this Latios. Like, had I not been crit, he would not have killed me right there. And then had I not been special attack dropped, I would have done good damage back at least. But back to back, yeah, I did nothing. But I also have a great Latias check. It's the same check. Tachyon Cutter does, like 40% each turn. And he has, that. However, I have a great move called Psychic Noise. Now, it was at this point that I'm thinking, God, he doesn't have Shadow Ball. Yeah, if he had Shadow Ball, this might have been a bit different. That crit, it kind of just saved on time. But from here, it is my perfect victory. Y'all have no idea how good this felt. Lance, again, is one of our top players, and I managed to topple the king. Well, maybe not king, but still one of our top players for sure. Yeah. This felt good, especially because it was a fairly dominant victory, I think. Like, I still have 4 Pokemon left, and I don't know. I definitely fucked up with Ogerpon, and I got unlucky again with Terapagos, but I played fairly well. Like, most of my Pokemon kind of did exactly what they were supposed to do. Yeah. Thoughts?
I think that's... I reckon, overall, it was, played pretty well. I really have nothing more to say.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Definitely, I would say it was a pretty good call to, swap to, Terapagos to, prevent, further, damage dealt, a monster team with hazards. And, yeah, I would say well played.
Thank you, thank you. Alright. We're having Sean round 2, Electric Boogaloo. This time he's up against Albie though. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. So we have Terra Water on Albie's Chi-Yu going up again against Terra Steel Mesprit. Also the bear is here. The bear will bear things.
Surely we switched the viewpoint to see the Tinkaton covering.
I don't see... Do you see a Gliscor? I don't see a Gliscor.
No, I don't see anything.
I just see a Tink. Tink, 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 tink. Man, my favorite occasion of this was with Overquill, because all it did was make Tinkatunk's hammer spiked.
Honestly, I think like Chi-Yu would have been like covered by that hammer if it was like placed the other way.
Oh yeah, you would not see Chi-Yu at all. Anywho, let's get the shenaniganing. Urshifu Rapid here is a fairly good lead against Incineroar, I will say. It's a great lead, in fact. Getting the halved attack is kind of funny, but again, it's auto crit move, so it doesn't matter. However, not being protective pads really fucking hurts. Like, you just lost half of your life by doing nothing. Okay, knocks off the helmet. That's nice. I do think it's funny. He went from helmet to really fuck over the Urshifu.
Definitely no encore.
I think Protect there was very interesting. Yep, Kolba did literally nothing. Man, Tink has just no attack, bro. Alright, he's still insisting on throwing Thunder Wave at everything and then hexing them.
This Goldinka is like extremely bulky.
Yeah, he tends to run them that way. Holy damn, Screamtail is so tanky. What the fuck? How does that's... I mean, it's neutral. It's not super effective, but like, Jesus, man. I'm genuinely surprised that it lived that so easily. Yep, nice toxic immunity. And now, I feel like these guys are just in such a stalemate. Like, what can either of these guys do to the other one?
Chi could start breaking stuff, maybe. Oh, no, but like, yeah, Screamtail just comes in again.
I mean, okay, Fire Blast, but you can definitely miss those. Oh, now you're Thunder Waved, and then you're fucked. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't Scarf. Does that mean that it's a Spec set? Did Spec's Dark Pulse do that little? Holy. But yeah, now that you're paralyzed, you're kind of mid. Wow, Paralyzed still outspeeds Ursaluna? That's crazy. Also, it's not Specs either. It just changed moves. I don't know what set this is. But I'm also surprised that Paralyzed Chi-Yu just outsped Ursaluna.
I guess it's just like an AV set, you reckon?
Maybe. I don't know. It didn't take any damage. It took rocks and a physical move, so...
We'll never know.
Yeah, so I have no idea what it would be. Bear doing bear things, though. Okay, Focus Blast was neat. But honestly, wow, he hit both. Damn, hitting 2 in a row is crazy. I agree, Sean. I agree. Hopefully, 3 would be even crazier, right? LMO, hopefully not. Otherwise, they straight up lose. I don't know if you straight up lose, but yeah, you would have been in a pretty bad spot. Also, this is not a burn set. This does no damage. Ice Punch is funny. I mean, it's for the Fortress, I get that, but not for Fortress, he's got Fire Punch too, though. I love this, actually. This is great. Yeah, fuck you gonna do this when Salamence rolls in. Hello?
CC?
Okay, with the crit, it did more, but without it, it did nothing still. And now you roost. This...
No, but then...
And you Surging Strikes, and now you're dead. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no pads is depressing.
Yeah, this kid is why we don't like Urshifu Rapid. You're forced into protective pads every week. He hits another one, but it's bulletproof. Seeing the rare bulletproof Ursaluna is actually really good because otherwise, like, yeah. But he actually hit 3 out of 3 focus misses. That's crazy.
Well,
Also,
that'd
why
be
is he... Loki, hang on. Why is he saying thank God? Did you not know you were bulletproof?
Maybe he wasn't like aware if Focus Blast can like be like.
No, he wouldn't. Knowing Sean, he wouldn't have put bulletproof. Like, he wouldn't have done that if it didn't. You know what I mean?
I mean, like Ice Beam could have also hit Ursaluna, you know.
True, but I don't know. Maybe it would have killed. Ursulina is not the best Bidef-wise, but Deoxys speed also doesn't have the most attack ever. Look at that knockoff.
50.
Does nothing.
I think Tinkaton has more attack than poor Deoxys speed out here.
It does not. Tink has 75. Deoxys speed has like 95 or 90.
No, Deoxys speed only has 50, I think.
No, Deoxys speed has 95. Go check it right now.
Oh, wait. I might be thinking about HP. Oops.
Yeah, HP is like 50, but the 2 attacking stats are 95, the 2 defensive stats are 90, and its speed is 180.
You're right.
Thank you.
I was thinking about something else, I think.
Yeah, apparently.
I was thinking about the HP, not the actual attack.
Yeah. So with Psychic Noise, does that stop Toxic Heal? Poison Heal? Hello? You like I can't hear you. I can hear a whisper.
Oh no, I was just like, maybe it stops it.
I think it should. I don't know if it does though.
I know Psychic Noise like stops like any like healing based move to be used, but I don't know about. I think it should stop like lefties and poison heal and stuff like that.
Yeah, it should. I don't know if it does. Yeah, back out to Mesprit. Hang on. Yeah, oh right, that's why. Never mind. Yeah, he's won. Glasgow can't do literally anything. And it might take a minute, but he'll get there. You know what I'm saying? Can you forfeit already, please? Stop wasting my time.
Yeah, it does stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, like, yeah, EQ can't do anything to mess for it, yeah.
No, yeah.
GG.
This was a cool game. I like this game.
Poor Rapid Strike with no, like, protective pads or punching glove.
Yeah, Urshifu just got fucked, hey. Alright. I got hiccups, fuck. So, week 6 here, people. Was honestly a pretty good mishmash of games. I've got hiccups, hang on. Alright, we are back. I no longer have hiccups. It's fantastic. Yeah, most of these games were fairly close, I would say. Most of them are like 3-0s or 4-0s. With couple being a bit closer and one being much, much less closer.
One being kind of just like a poor sweep.
It wasn't a poor sweep, it was just a full sweep. But here in the standings, we still have Mr. Beyond dominating the universe at 6-0. Sean not far behind him with 5-1, only losing to the prior mentioned Beyond. We have Ginger Josh, or realistically, Davis in 3rd, and Albie in 4th, just behind him. And then in our 3-3 gang, we have me leading the charge because, would you look at that? The top 3 players are all players I face. Wow, that's so good for my RPI. Followed by Mez, Lance, Zeus, Bacchus, and Josh. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very tight playoffs race, I think. Me and Josh go head to head in week 8. Bacchus and Zeus face week 7, I think. Mez and Lance battle week 7 as well. Next week's gonna be interesting, I definitely think. Lots of deciding for playoffs. And look at that, I even have the tied 4th best differential. It's crazy. And I'm in 5th. Like, what is this? What happened? When did I appear in playoffs ever? Hello?
Hey, at least you're not in the bottom.
I know, right? It's crazy. Speaking of the bottom, here we have the 2 and 4 gang. All of these players suck ass. Looking at you, Ziggy and Warpig, of course. And you too, Drum, you're also bad. Um, anyway, jokes aside, this is also actually a fairly tight race to not be in last, I think. Warpig, I think, is actually super safe, though. Mostly just because he's Warpig. He was for second place last season. He took over a failing team. But he can still make playoffs from this position. It's a little hard, but he still can. Aiden and Lupus, I think those two were the ones I predicted at the start of the season would be the most likely to drop. I'm honestly surprised they both got 2 wins at all, to be honest. I'm a little bit of a hater. Ziggy, before leaving, of course, he's now been... We were just going to give him forfeits, but he's now been replaced by Duat just because it was funnier and better than just giving forfeit losses. But prior, he thought there was a good chance that he dropped to B Division. I think it was close to impossible, because... Okay, so Warpig would probably get at least one more win that would put him over Ziggy. But even then, there's still Drum, Aiden, Lupus, and Washtom. Drum and Ziggy face week 8, so if he lost that, then there would have only been Aiden, Lupus, and Washtom. But in saying that, Washtom has to win both his last 2 games, which is against London Umbreon, which is definitely a winnable game, and then against Big Arm Boy, which I don't think he would have much chance against. So Washtom wasn't getting the 3 wins required. Lupus needed to beat either Washtom or Lance. He wasn't beating Lance, and again, it was a toss-up between Lupus and Washtom. But that's the thing, right? If Lupus wins to get ahead of you, then you know Zygarde is staying below you. I say Zygarde because it says Zy, but...
I don't know.
Fixed.
Washtom. Okay.
Fixed. And then Aiden had to beat either... who did he have to beat? He had to beat... Where the fuck is Aiden? He had to beat Warpig, which he wasn't going to do. Warpig might be low down, but he's much better than that would suggest. And then his other opponent was Leafeon, who he could beat Leafeon. I don't think it's very likely, but if he gets a lucky turn or here or there, it would have been possible, I think. But it's just you just needed such a series of unfortunate events to occur. Like the odds of Ziggy being in bottom 2, in my opinion, are astronomically bad. Like, again, just having such a good RPI just really saves his ass. If we were going off diff, it might have been a little bit different. He's tied third bottom in diff, like Washtom. Well, actually, yeah, Washtom, Aiden, and then the 2 -8s. But, Warpig wasn't going to stay there. And again, you needed Washtom to get 2 wins as well. Like, well, maybe not 2 if you got a bad loss and he got a good win. But, yeah, it was never likely. That's the end of that rant. Over here, somehow this bitch has only died in 1 game. But, so, what the fuck, gang? My Ogerpon's still doing cool things. That is the end of the leaderboards. Unless you have anything you want me to check specifically.
Probably not, really.
Cool. Palafen's being a bad Pokemon, guys. Alright, anyway.
Gouging fire as well.
Where? Oh.
21st.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's even that fucking high. Alright, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you dudes next week. Bye-bye.
See you.